This was not the video I planned to make today. I have such a backlog of international Happy Meal toys, kids meal toys from all over that I really want to get to, but this came in the other day and I knew I had to talk about it. So we know McDonald's has a long history releasing Nickelodeon stuff. You might remember the Happy Meal with the microphone and the hand clapper. I'm going to do a whole review of that soon. But the reason I come to you today is because in 1997, McDonald's put out the worst calendar of all time, and they did it in collaboration with Nickelodeon.
Better world! Better world! Big help! Oh yeah! Yeah! Woo, baby! Ow! Go world! Go world!
Big help! Better world!
So here it is, the Big Help calendar. This is 1997 into 1998, and on the surface, it looks great. Big help? Sure. Let's help out our community. Let's figure out some ways to do that. But when you open it up, that's where things start to go south. So first of all, you get a thank you page about this grassroots campaign. Like, yeah, you're two big corporations. I don't know that we can call this grassroots, but okay, fine. Again, all for helping people, so let's go. We then get to the first month in the calendar, October 1997. Okay, fine. Not too strange to start a calendar the year before. Plenty of calendars do that. But once you get into the days, well, it gets stranger. So one thing that I do like is that the calendar's bilingual, which I think is pretty cool. You can actually learn some Spanish from that. I'm not knocking that at all. I think that's a great feature. It's just some of the content I have a problem with. For example, here it says, "It's coming." What's coming? You're scaring me, McDonald's. As we get into January, the strange days continue, but it does keep up the listing some days in Spanish, which I think is a great idea. Again, it teaches you some Spanish if you don't know it, and it makes the calendar more accessible for folks who do speak that language. But on the days, it stays pretty strange. For example, the 14th, it just tells you that this is Hold Your Nose and Talk Day. I'm not sure that that's super helpful. But thankfully on the 19th, it just says Learn Sign Language. Again, yes, feel free to learn sign language. It's a good thing to do. But it does seem a little strange to just kind of list that on one day as if you can kind of just download it all and be good to go. I kind of laughed at this one, June 22nd, turn an abandoned lot into a baseball diamond. I mean, is this Field of Dreams or something? I'm not sure that is possible for a group of kids. Though maybe. July 9th, with friends and with permission, paint park benches. I don't think you can just form a group and do that, but again, I guess. I also question certain dubious claims like this. The Big Help Force is larger than the U.S. Army. The U.S. Army is pretty big. Are there more helpers out there somehow organized into a group than that? I mean, if so, can they go abroad and maybe do a better job of keeping peace? Finally, September 1998 is pretty solid, but that's where the calendar leaves you off. So I guess you'd have to find something else to carry you the rest of the year. On the back, you've got several resources there for places you can call to volunteer. Most of them are on the eastern side of the United States, though perhaps this was a promotion that was only available there. And look, I'm not knocking the idea of helping. I think that's a great idea. It's just the way it's presented here is fairly unwieldy, both as advice and as a calendar. With the way that it jumbles up the months like that, I just can't envision that being helpful for anyone. And furthermore, if you want to write anything on most of those days, there just isn't the room to do it. The little box is taken up with advice like feed the homeless, or help old people, or paint a park bench. The calendar also comes off as perhaps a little hollow, as it's asking us to do all this work, but you are literally a multi-million-dollar company, two of them in fact. Couldn't you just take the money I gave you for a Happy Meal and put some of that towards fixing some of these problems? Anyway, perhaps you disagree with me. Perhaps you think this calendar is great, in which case I would say use it. You can. 2026 aligns with the year 1998, so go ahead, give it a shot. You'll run out of pages in September, but fine. Let me know how it goes. Personally, I'm going to be looking for a different one. Thank you so much for tuning in to Fast Food Toy Files. I'll see you next time. If you like what you saw and heard, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That helps us grow. And remember, open your toys.